Hello, I'm back over the other side of the bridge again. This time I'm in Linlithgow. Look at this place. Look at that up there. That's a palace. There's a train track that goes right through. There's a canal. This place is absolutely packing, and I've come on a Saturday afternoon. So look how busy the car park is. It is hoaching. I've been here before a few times, but I don't know the area very well. And yeah, I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just walking up through here under this train tunnel. Just full of anticipation and excitement about what Linlithgow has ahead for me. So yeah, I'm going to head through this and just wander my way around, probably down that way and head out to that palace, because that seems like the best place to start. I'll work it out from there. Anyway, Linlithgow, show me what you got! Peace.
Test my microphone. I'm firing up the podcast. Sound waves coming to your home. Gingerman with a can is here to make your day. Gingerman with a can, I'd like to hear you say.
There we go. What's on the other side of this tunnel? Look at that. Provost Road. Now, there's so many directions I can go in, and I'm not quite sure where I'm going. I'm going back under the bridge. Follow this direction. For those who don't know where Linlithgow is, it's just 5 minutes along the road from Bowness, more inland. And if you don't know where Bowness is, I suggest you look at a map. Right, this looks like we're coming in at the main high street. This is good. This is always a good place to start. Linlithgow Palace, B. Craig's Country Park. I've been there before, that's nice. Look at this. Star and Garter Hotel. This is already quite a stunning high street. Okay, look at this wee building. Oh man, lovely stuff. Linlithgow, so far, stunning. And that's before we even get to the castle, the palace. Look at this, look at the buildings. I don't know what this is. Oh, St. Michael, kind to strangers. I like this, because I'm a stranger in this town. It's right on the road though, you don't get much of a gap there to get a good shot of it, but there it is. Man, this place is way more historical than I realised. So I'm definitely keeping my eyes peeled for signs that are going to tell me more. This is like architectural heaven along here. The buildings are so fantastic. It's the Four Marys. I remember reading a story about this, the Four Marys. It's got the wee song. Look at this. See, I've only ever driven through Linlithgow High Street, which again, you're too busy driving to pay attention. Wow. So not only do we have some old cool car show going on, we've got this big building at the back of it, and this up here. Is this the palace area? Where's the palace? Yeah, this must be the palace at the back. This is where I'm heading. No, it's expensive on the fuel. This is lovely stuff. Oh wow, look at this boy. I don't know much about cars, so this has no actual significance or relevance to me, but they look nice. Here's my favourite one down here. Sexy. this building. What's up here? This day just keeps on getting better and more magnificent. I'm surprised I've never come this far up and looked through Linlithgow before. Places blow my mind. Look at this. Is that all the kings and queens? These plaques show the succession from Mary Queen of Scots, who was born in Linlithgow Palace, to our present queen, I should say king. Look at this. St Michael Church of Scotland building. Absolutely magnificent. We've got a graveyard right in front of it. So, Mary Queen of Scots was born here, and something's just caught my eye at the back of this place. Holy moly, I did not know this was here. Holy, I did not know any of this was here. What? This is ridiculous. This is only 20 minutes in the car from Rosyth. My jaw is hitting the floor here. Oh my god. This is incredible. Why have I never been here before? 1 minute you're on that busy high street, right? You walk up a road, and this is what you come to. Just have a second. I'm putting this out here, Linlithgow is a lot to take in. It's like a portal to another world. Do not obstruct. 24-hour access required. Right. Arriving in style. Stepping through this fore entrance in the 1500s represented passing from the ordinary everyday world into the elevated environment of the Stuart Royal Court. The Stuart Royal Court. There we go. This gate was built in 1536. This place is real deep history. There's the access to the church, where we're just kind of in at the other side. If that's not incredible enough. Let's swing around here. Oh, look, it's just Linlithgow Palace. A very fair palace. It's a fair palace. I say it's fair too. James V was only 16 when he decided to bring a neglected Linlithgow Palace up to date in 1528. It had fallen into disrepair for the lack of use since his father's death in 1513. I mean, this is everything a Gingerman wants on an adventure. Linlithgow just doing it in style here. Who's this? Oh god. It's too much to see. Oh my days. Is it Mary Queen of Scots? Lost gardens. Around the palace, enclosed gardens opened up into the wider palatial landscape of the loch in the Royal Park. Designed to enchant. This side of the palace probably had a wild pleasure garden beneath the windows of the royal apartments. Oh aye, what's a pleasure garden when it's at home? But they've nailed it, because it is. It's like 1 minute you're in amongst all the people in the town, and then you come through that street through the gates and boom, you're in this enchanted magical world. Right, where's this pleasure garden at? Most of the time I'd be happy with a loch, a church and some shops or something, but I mean, the palace, the church, the loch, this is a lot. This is a lot to take in. It just looks absolutely stunning. Man, I tell you what, the people in Linlithgow are lucky. It's so spectacular from here. It's got all the scaffolding on it. Oh man, this is a real treat. Look at this. It's just so grand the way it looks over. This is what I was saying about old architecture and buildings. There seems to be a greater appreciation to building with the land. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I'm just mesmerised by this whole location. What's this? Looks like a little gated woodland walk that I could go through. And this is also locked off sections. I bet there's a lot of secrets around here. Right, I think I found my way out. I can hear the hustle and bustle of the high street again. Royal Historic Town of Linlithgow. There's the Linlithgow Museum. Jump across. You're standing in the heart of the ancient royal borough of Linlithgow. Ancient and royal. It has been said that no other town in Lothian, perhaps not even Edinburgh, has a grander civic focus. The cross has been at the centre of Linlithgow life for many centuries. It has been the site of markets, public proclamations, celebrations and executions. Even today, the traditional annual riding of the marches ceremony starts and ends here. Wow. Back on the high street. Mixture of modern looking buildings and old. I like this. Look at them with the phone box. Now this is different. I've not seen this yet. I love it. Turned into a plant box. I like this. Water, a precious resource. See, I'm always talking about how important water is. 1 in 10 people don't have clean water close to their home. I like this. Just a little reminder right in the heart of the town about the importance of water, clean fresh water. Found another sign. Civic insignia, the Black Bitch. Nearby stands a sculpture of the celebrated Black Bitch of Linlithgow. This representation of a hunting dog has its origins as one of the two images of the town's traditional coats of arms and borough seal. The other depicting St Michael slaying a serpent or dragon while holding a shield bearing the Scottish royal arms. There you go, the Black Bitch of Lithgow. There she is, the Black Bitch of Linlithgow. It's got to go in the thumbnail. Look at his wee face. It's definitely the best statue in any place I've seen in Scotland. The Black Bitch of Linlithgow. It's mental. We nestled church in the high street, just in there. This place is just magnificent. What a high street. This possibly is one of the best high streets in Scotland. I'm saying it. Well, Linlithgow High Street. Where else is a Black Bitch? This is us coming to the end of the main high street. We're going to decide which way to go next. Maybe go and push out for the canal, head back round the loch, get the drone up. I've got options here. Look at this, just looking over the town now. There can't be many towns in Scotland with this many historical buildings squeezed into such a small area. There we go, there's the Black Bitch, of course. They have a pub called the Black Bitch, really repping. They're proud of the Black Bitch. Right, Avon Heritage Hall, Linlithgow Bridge. I guess we'll check out the Linlithgow Bridge. Wow, this is lovely. The blue sky in the background, lighting her up. Falkirk Road, that probably means it's the road out of Linlithgow, but it means I can find a sort of end point, start point, and then start working back round and catching all the bits that I didn't see, because it's quite an overwhelming place. I'm starting to see a lot of these information signs now. There we go. Linlithgow Marches, perambulation. I don't know what that means. Linlithgow is one of Scotland's most ancient royal boroughs. Its charter was granted by King David I in the 1130s. A tradition dating back to the 16th century is the annual riding of the marches, which takes place on the first Tuesday after the second Thursday in June, involving the inspection of the extremities of the borough's one-time interests at Linlithgow Bridge and at the port of Blackness. Both locations were marked in 2013 with special march of boundary stones. There we go. So there's a lot of people in Bo'ness were talking about Bo'ness Fair, so I wonder if this is all to do with Bo'ness Fair and linking the two towns. I don't know, but we are really We are just over the water from Fife, which we know there's lots of royal history. Edinburgh's just 20 miles to the west, so you know, we are located right in a very historical, royal, ancient part of Scotland. For those who are observant, it's a different day. So what happened is, I was here on a Saturday. It was really busy, hectic. I got to the other end of Linlithgow, which is where I am right now. I'm kind of in the same location as where you just watched literally 35 seconds ago. But what's changed is, I got to the end of this bit and the battery died on my camera, and then usually that's fine, I'll just go into my backpack and pull out the spare one, but that didn't happen because I'd left that at home. So I was at the far end of Linlithgow, car was at the other end, I had no more batteries to use, so I had to walk all the way back, not filming anything, and drive home. And it was a nice Saturday, but I ran out of time to come back and film again, so it's another day. Anyway, that's all. So really no interruption to the episode, just that for, you know, context's sake, this is a different day from the first part of this whole entire episode. So, you know, the vibe might be different. Things have changed over the weekend. I'm looking for the bridge, the Linlithgow Bridge. That's what I came looking for. Is this Linlithgow Bridge? Is this it here? I'm not entirely sure. I'm a bit dishevelled from the start of the first episode. All I can think about is go back to the loch, Gingerman. Let's just go back to the loch. Maybe I should go back to the Black Bitch. I'm back out on, if I remember rightly, this is Falkirk Road. There's an Aldi here, if you're interested, and a B&M, which I actually was looking for a B&M because I needed to get some essentials. Turns out there's a B&M in Linlithgow, so that's handy. I'll be going there after I finish. Aha! This is what I was looking for. I was trying to find the edge of town. Where does it come to? And this is it. This looks like this is Linlithgow Bridge. I'm taking a bet that this is 100% Linlithgow Bridge. Here we've got a big sign here. That's a rubbish sign. If I was going to be a big important sign saying welcome to the bridge. Oh aye. Yeah, this is the bridge. There's a big body of water under me. Oh aye. Lovely. So this must run all the way to the loch. Oh wait, there's a viaduct over there for the trains. Yeah, I made it across the other side. There's the viaduct. Yeah, this is pretty cool here. This is really cool. Yeah, I want to see what that plaque says. Let's have a look. What is this? Linlithgow Sigillum. Oh, it's the Black Bitch. There she is. Crowd as punch on the bridge. Right, so I'm just going to walk right back the way I came, heading back into town where I was just the other day, and then go find the canal bit, and then head back to the loch and get the drone up in the sky. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. There we go, the Battle on Linlithgow Bridge. This must be it, of course. The death of James IV on 9th of September 1513 at the Battle of Flodden left Scotland with an infant king. Throughout childhood of James V, powerful nobles plotted and intrigued to gain control and influence over the young boy. At first the king's uncle, the Duke of Albany, exercised effective control, but in 1524 he was compelled to return to his estates in France, and Archibald Douglas, the Earl of Angus, took the opportunity to seize power. Angus's actions polarised the relations between the principal political factions in the country and resulted in a number of attempts to free the king. None of these were successful. The last, in 1526, was led by the Earl of Lennox, who raised an army to march on Edinburgh. His army met with forces loyal to Angus at Linlithgow Bridge on the 4th of September 1526. Linlithgow Bridge was described by James VI as the most necessary brig in Scotland as the main crossing point of the River Avon. Its strategic value on the main highway between Stirling and Edinburgh was unsurpassed. Wow! So it's real historical and important. And then look at this sign. I'm almost too short for it. And there's the palace. I want to go there again. There's the Borough Halls, we've seen it. Past that, there's the Canal Centre, that's where I want to go next. And look at this. And we're on that John Muir Way. Linlithgow Union Canal Centre, Beacakes Country Park, Korean War Memorial. Here's the railway line above. We're just going under it in search for the canal. Well, in search of the canal, I've stumbled into Linlithgow Rose football stadium. Lovely. It's actually really nice. It's got good views. You can climb on the wall and get a wee peek over. Is this allowed? In Linlithgow. Let's go. Oh aye, not bad, eh? Good views, nice stand. Established 1889. Opposite the football pitch, there's a war graves cemetery. Wow. It's always good to have these moments of reflection in busy, hectic places. I always reiterate it. It's just, this is as important a part of Linlithgow as the football pitch is today. And the football stadium, lovely. Right in the heart of the community as well. And that's what I love about football, how it brings people together. That's the most positive thing I take from football, is that collectiveness. And it's right in the heart of the community here, you can tell. And it is a small town. It's not a hugely populated area. But it is, wow, it is significant. What a significant part of the country this is. Right, we've come out of another bit of town. There's a dolphin snack bar. I mean, I am pretty hungry, but I don't fancy dolphin right now. And yeah, I'm going to go this way. So yeah, I came looking for the canal and I found the Linlithgow Rose in a cemetery, but I didn't find the canal. So we'll fire on this way. But there's the train track, so this is a different bridge. For those wondering, this is actually bridge EGM 1/043. You know, Linlithgow is a place you could really just spend all day wandering around. There's so much to see, so much to do, and I still haven't found the canal. Oh, I'm back here. I can confirm I'm back at the Black Bitch. Oops. Hey, that's how I'm feeling. Mesmerised by it. Oh. Nipple slip. Just beyond is the Katie Weary Sundial, a major piece of figurative public art created by Tim Chalk in 2010. Timeline sets illustrating the town's trades are the work of Linlithgow Academy pupils. That's cool. It's just cool. Strawberries are cool, aren't they? Everyone likes strawberries. This is a pretty bougie luxury street. I like it. It's a nice shot of the railway. We've got a train coming either way? No. So look at these wee paths. Wee windy paths everywhere. There's the palace, that's where we're heading next. So we're in the right zone. We're in the right zone. Let's keep marching forward. I love Linlithgow. I am having the time of my life here. Absolutely love it. Avon Place. And I know that it's the River Avon that's running through Linlithgow. We're learning fast. Just one dong, must be one. Confirmed, it is one. Strawberry Bank, maybe my favourite street in Linlithgow. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the juice is definitely worth the squeeze here. Look at this is perfect. Oh man, I want to get on a narrow boat. Remember Rosie and Jim? That's what this is. This is real life Rosie and Jim. Look at that fancy, what I think is a ducat. It's got to be a ducat, it looks like a ducat. Just a fancy one. You're standing beside the Union Canal, opened in 1822, completing the inland waterway link between Edinburgh and Glasgow. The canal was 32 miles long, constructed on a single level at 240 feet above sea level. It features 3 major aqueducts, the longest of which are the Avon Aqueduct, about 2 miles west of Linlithgow. There we go. The ducat was built for the Baron Ross of Hawkhead near Paisley. So that is the ducat. I know myself a ducat, like there's loads of ducats in Fife. And there's Dudley. Dudley was the much loved cat of the canal side resident and local benefactor, Liz Burrows. It's got the black bitch in Dudley. Gingerman takes a canal ride. Got to do it, haven't I? Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark. Right, I think I'm going to go over the other side and just get a wee look down view on this. Just take it all in for a second. Oh aye, look, I just found Conker. It's Conker season. Look at the shot of the palace from here. Linlithgow Wharf. Residential moorings. I'm jealous because I think the idea of living on a canal boat, it just sounds like heaven. There will be recycling point, shed. Just take a canal trip into Edinburgh with your whole entire house. If you're watching this, you've never been to Linlithgow, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I got to get up and get myself to Linlithgow on my next day off or whenever I can, because that looks fun there. Well boy, it is. I'm back here. Market. The Central Market Zone. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. But Market Lane that way. We're not going that way. We're going this way. Into the palace. See, all the cars have gone now. It's not Saturday anymore. There we are. Needs updated. And get a new plaque. Running out of wall, aren't they? This luxurious Lochside Palace was a peaceful retreat for Scotland's kings and queens. I bet it was. Much more quieter than Saturday. So this is it. I'll walk along a wee bit, I'll get a nice open quiet spot and we'll get this drone up and we'll see this place from the sky. I think it's going to look absolutely magnificent. It seems really sunny, but also I feel like it wants to rain. Let's look at this. So once you come out the park where the palace is, you're kind of met with this bit here. That's just the main high street there. Look at these people in these flats here. They're living, looking over the loch. Look at this. Primo window space. Primo. This is quite exciting. I guess they're just leaving it because it creates quite a cool effect, but I guess one day they'll have to cut it back. But today's not that day. This duck, the wind's holding him up. He's battling hard. Never seen one of these before. Well, the duck hasn't.
Thank you for using me.
No worries, man. Oh look, the swan trauma continues. There's more as you work your way around. Location. Woodland, scrub, meadow, marsh, reed bed. I think this is my favourite spot so far of this area, the loch area. Like, you've got the shot of the palace, see a hill in the background. Wow. Well, that was a fun drone trip up over this loch, and just incredible views of Linlithgow and the palace especially. Like, wow. And you can just see the size of this place. It is a big place, and it is a fascinating, absolutely beautiful part of this country. Wow. Coming here, just sort of leaving the loch area now. I've done the town centre. Linlithgow Link West. What's Linlithgow Link West? I think I've done this already, but away. There she is again. There's always that reminder of the palace and the absolute magnificent, sheer, stunning beauty of what this place offers. So whilst I've got everyone here, I just want to shout out to all the people who've been my patrons. I know I've not put up much this year in terms of patron footage, but over the course of the next few weeks I'm starting to get together some extra bonus patron footage. So I'm going to start mapping my routes on my walks, like this one for example, and show you exactly on a map my walk and other little bonus content things that you'll be able to find in my patron footage. But it's always a slow process building something, the perfect package for people or whatever. We'll get there. Just thought I'd shout that out. So thank you to my patrons, and thank you to everyone who donates or adds into my PayPal account to help me get on these journeys and adventures, put petrol in the car, get some coffees, teas, cakes, hula hoops, you know the score. The ZOGs on St Ninian's Road.
Thank you for using me.
There's loads of these wee plaques all over the buildings here. One thing I have noticed about my time in Linlithgow is how busy it is, especially this main road. Just constant traffic, very busy. But that tells you a lot about the significance of the area, because we're not far from the Forth, we're inland. You can tell there's a working community here through the ages, through mining, through all of these other industrial activities. Then you've got the monarch history, which is seen through the palace, and it's seen throughout the whole place actually, in terms of the architecture, the buildings, and just everything Linlithgow gives you. And then you've got the canal, which, man, I can't wait to get myself on a canal boat. That's coming soon. There's so much I could say, there's so much more I could see about Linlithgow, but I just simply don't have the time. Here I am at the side of the road, just ready to finish, but not quite ready. But I have to say goodbye, Linlithgow. So thanks for having me. I'm sure I will be back. Peace. I've got some hula hoop beef rubbish. Look at this. You ain't ever seen this before.